Want to build a clean Apple-style setting screen in SwiftUI? In this quick tutorial, I will show you exactly how, step by step. This is the app feature we will create. As you see, it's similar to the setting screen. We're able to filter on different sections within our list. For example, if I type in choose the app icon, you can see that it filters to choose the app icon, or app theme. We can also navigate to a website or Twitter feed. If I click on the website, it navigates to the website, irisinsights.co.uk. And it also includes an about the application section. And we can also filter for that section. If I type in about, then it filters on the about the application section. So this is the tutorial we are creating. Today we will create the computed property that will dynamically return the filtered settings for each section, and then we will also add our search bar to the application. So the first thing we need to do is to create a computed property. You can create it anywhere after lines 21. Type the following: bar filtered section. The filtered section will return an array of settings sections. Type the following: let all sections settings sections to be sections. So the all sections will contain an array of the available sections that are within our application. And these sections include settings section, that will include a value for the title of the section. Choose the app icon, and then for the content it will be app icons. And then we also need to return the correct view by using any view. So that will be view, any view, and then we return the view that we created in the previous tutorial, which is called app icon selection view. So we need a second overload, and then we pass in our selected app icon. And then we need the comma at the end of line 29. The next thing we need to do is to create our second section that enables the user to choose their theme. So I'll just copy lines 28. And then for the content, it will be pick theme, blue theme, green theme. And then the view that we're returning will be theme selection view within our any view parameter. And then instead of having selected app icon, that should be selected theme. And then we pass in the selected theme. And then the next section that we need to create is the one for social media. That will include the website, Twitter, and the courses. Don't forget to subscribe for more Swift and SwiftUI tutorials. So for this section, it should be for the title, should be follow us on social media. Also on line 32, for the title parameter, the actual string should be choose the app theme, not choose the app icon, choose the app theme. On line 36, instead of having app icons, we need to change it to be application compatibility. Spelled that incorrectly. Developer, designer, designer, and then finally version. And then for our any view, we need to pass the app information view. App information view. And then the next thing we need to do is, after line 39, is to filter the list based on the search query. So depending on the search query, it will either show all of the sections within the list, or the list will be reduced to show a particular section. That could be anything really. The developer section, the application section, the social media section. $0, or search query is empty. Empty. So it does a filter if the search query contains a value or not. I'll just compile it. Is the preview working? Compile it. So the next thing we need to do is delete our text element on line 45, and then we need to add our navigation view. A navigation view includes a form, and then we need to add our search bar to enable the user to filter the list. As in to filter the settings screen. Next thing we need to do is to go through each section, go through each filtered section within the array, and display their associated views. Filtered section, ID, title, to be filtered section. So we're going through each of the sections within our array, and then we just display the section using any view. We also need to add a title for the navigation bar. Navigation bar title. Which will be settings. Asian color. So here we set the Asian color dynamically based on the selected theme that the user would have chosen. Selected theme equals pink theme. Pink. So the color would be pink. Else, if it's the green theme, so just selected theme equals to green, then the theme will be green, will be a green theme. So we use the color attribute green. Else, the default color will be blue. preview working. There's a mistake that should be selected, just spelled theme incorrectly. It should be theme on line 58. Let's see if the preview is working now. Now let's try to filter our settings view to see if it picks up the right section. So what should I do now? I'll just try the first one. Choose the app icon. So as you can see, it's at the top, and all the other ones, they're invisible. They're not in the list, they're not in the array. The next thing I'll test is designer, which is this one here. So to type in designer, and as you can see, the about the application row section has been displayed. It's at the top of the list. Don't forget to subscribe for more Swift and SwiftUI tutorials.